Hello everyone, this is Erik, the Asian movie enthusiast. Just wanted to do a very quick channel update here. Now, beginning October 15th and going through the end of the month, I'm going to be on vacation in Japan. So I'm not going to be uploading any new content during that 2-week period. And then when I get back, obviously I'm going to have stuff to do around the house and stuff. And a week after I get back from Japan, I'm flying across the country again that following weekend to attend a Band-Maid concert. So I'm going a bit excessive on the traveling coming up during late October, early November. And yes, I do believe Band-Maid is worthy of traveling across the country to watch them live, since the chances, you don't get many opportunities to watch them live in the U.S. or anywhere, really. So I'm going to be off the grid for 2 weeks at a minimum. I'll see if I can get a few videos out after I get back. Of course, after I get back, it's the day before Halloween, and I got to make sure that I prepare the candy for the kiddies who come around the neighborhood. I always like to make sure I'm home for Halloween, because when I was a kid, Halloween was a big deal for me. So I like to give back to the kids a little bit, you know what I mean? So I got that and then some other stuff. But I'll try to get out some stuff when I get back before I go to the Band-Maid concert. So, on my vacation, I have had some requests or questions regarding whether or not I would do any vlogs of my vacation. The answer to that is no. And really the reason for that is that I just don't feel like it. I'm just gonna be honest with you. There are certain logical, probably, reasons for it. I've read some articles online about how, focusing too much on taking videos of stuff actually takes away from your experiences while on vacation, but I won't get into that. This has nothing really to do with YouTube. It has to do with just me. My first big vacation was to Ireland back in 2013, and I never took a camera on that trip. I've never taken a camera or whatever on my trips to Japan before either. It's just, I don't know if it's because I grew up in the 80s, or I don't know what it is, but I just don't want to be bothered with it. You know what I mean? I just want to experience stuff when I'm there. In fact, I don't even take my phone with me when I go on vacation. I leave my phone at home. So I am totally off the grid. I mean, I'll check in on my channel because I have to set my fantasy football team like once a week. So I'll log into a computer either at the hotel or something for 5 minutes, set my fantasy football lineup, and then check my channel a little bit. But I won't be responsive. And yeah, so I'm off the grid those 2 weeks. Doesn't matter what happens. The world can survive without me for 2 weeks. So that's my fly, and I'm very diligent in my vacation philosophy. I take that very seriously. But, at some point in the future on my channel, I may do some vacation-themed videos, like what are my favorite foods when I go on vacation, or info that stuff like that I'll do. It just won't be a vlog while I'm out there. Before I go on vacation, okay, there's going to be some Asian horror content during the first few weeks of the first few weeks of October of 2018. Okay, I want to get out part 1 of my Asian horror playlist for 2014. That'll be coming out before I go on vacation. A few Asian horror movie reviews for individual films I want to get out, and a DVD collection video for my horror pickups during the past few months. There's quite a few of those. While I'm on vacation, go through my backlog of videos. Make sure you check out my, my Asian horror playlist if you're interested in Asian horror. But one of the more valuable playlists that I have is the DVD collection playlist. Go through that. There's a bunch of videos. I don't know how many hours, like 30 hours of stuff. No, not that much. Maybe like 10 or 15 hours, something like that. There's a bunch of videos on there. I organize it by language, and then after that, I have a bunch of addendums. Most of my favorite Asian movies are covered in that playlist at some point. Movies that I haven't even covered in individual reviews yet on my channel. So that's a good playlist to check out. You'll get a lot of recommendations if you want to go through that while I'm gone, as well as any other stuff. Also, while I'm gone, there is a chance that Corey from Pieces of Work might be posting some additional podcast videos, because we did our discussion on the favorite Asian action movie thing was like multiple hours long. And he posted a segment that was only a half an hour so far, part 1. So there's at least a few parts of that discussion that might come out when I'm on vacation. So just look out for that on Corey's channel. And then when I get back, I want to do another top 10 list for a classic Japanese director, maybe 2 of those by the end of the year. There's a few K-dramas that I watched that I got to do reviews on. And any movies that I see on the airplane to Japan and back. Because sometimes on the airplanes, they'll have like rare movies or movies that haven't been released in the U.S. yet that are like Japanese or South Korean films or Hong Kong movies. So it's a pretty long flight. So I like to try to check out some movies when I'm on the flight. So if I see anything real good, I'll let you know. And then I'll do another channel update at year end for my goals for 2019 coming up. So that's it. That's all I got for you right now for a channel update. It's mostly all good news. So, again, as always, I'll see you next time.